Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's book is not your average self-help guide. It doesn't sugarcoat reality, and it doesn't tell you to just stay positive. Instead, it tells you to get real. We're diving into The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson, a book that's honest, hilarious, and brutally refreshing. Mark Manson is a blogger, turned author who blends philosophical insight with dry humor and real talk. This isn't about not caring at all. It's about learning what's truly worth caring about. Because when you try to give a FCK about everything, you end up exhausted, anxious, and overwhelmed. What this book is really about. At its core, this book is about values. It's about deciding what matters in your life and ruthlessly cutting out the rest. Manson's philosophy is based on this one powerful truth. You only have so many flacks to give, so choose them wisely. Instead of chasing happiness through endless goals, accomplishments, or Instagram-worthy lives, he tells us to accept that life is messy, problems are inevitable, and success comes from focusing on what truly matters to you. Key lessons from the book: 1. Not giving a F, CK, doesn't mean being indifferent. The title may sound rebellious, but the book isn't about being apathetic or careless. It's about being selective. Manson argues that we have a limited amount of energy, attention, and time. The goal isn't to not care, but to only care about what's meaningful. He says, maturity is what happens when one learns to only give a sick about what's truly sick-worthy. 2. Problems never go away. They just get better. A common misconception is that we can somehow eliminate all our problems and reach a state of permanent peace. But Manson flips that notion on his head. He says the goal isn't a life without problems, it's a life with better problems. The quality of your life depends on the quality of problems you're willing to solve. 3. Responsibility. Blame. Manson dives into the difference between fault and responsibility. Things may not be your fault, but they are your responsibility. This idea puts you back in control of your life. It's empowering, not punishing. Because when you accept responsibility, you also accept the power to change. 4. Values drive everything. One of the biggest ideas in the book is that many of us are living by poor values like pleasure, status, or being right. Manson encourages us to adopt healthier values like honesty, curiosity, and vulnerability. These values aren't sexy, but they're sustainable. And they lead to deeper fulfillment, not just short-term dopamine. You are not special, and that's okay. In a world obsessed with exceptionalism, Manson delivers a much-needed reality check. He writes, "The desire to be extraordinary is what holds us back from actually being ordinary and happy about it. We don't all need to be billionaires or influencers. Accepting our ordinariness is actually liberating. It removes the pressure and lets us live authentically." 6. Failure is the way forward. Failure isn't something to avoid, it's something to lean into. Manson emphasizes that growth comes from struggle. When we embrace discomfort, setbacks, and embarrassment, we actually become more resilient and confident. 7. Certainty is the enemy of growth. We often think we need to figure it all out, but Manson argues that uncertainty is part of progress. When you admit that you don't know everything, you remain open to learning. And when you stop needing to be right, you actually start getting better. Why this book feels so different. Unlike many personal development books that feel like a TED Talk, The Subtle Art feels more like a late-night conversation with a brutally honest friend. Manson uses personal stories, foul language, and dark humor, but all in service of deep philosophical truths. It's a wake-up call. It's about simplifying your life, stripping away the noise, and finding freedom by letting go of the stuff that doesn't matter. Who should read this book? This book is perfect if you feel overwhelmed by life's expectations, struggle with people-pleasing, are constantly chasing validation or perfection, or you're just tired of toxic positivity and want something real. It's not for those looking for step-by-step productivity hacks. But if you want to reset your mindset, this one's a game changer. Final thoughts. To wrap it all up, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Sick is a no BS guide to living a meaningful life. It teaches you to focus, to feel deeply, to be honest with yourself, and to stop wasting energy on things that don't matter. Mark Manson challenges conventional wisdom in the best way possible. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by life, like you're giving too many F cakes about too many things, this book will change your perspective. Let me know your favorite takeaway in the comments. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, choose your F-Talk cast wisely